What if the man who may have reached the top of the world first was almost left out of the history books? His name was Matthew Henson, and on April 6, 1909, he stood on Arctic ice with Robert Peary and four Inuit explorers, believing they had reached the North Pole. But here's the mystery. More than a century later, historians still debate exactly where they were. And Henson's journey to that frozen moment might be even more incredible than the destination. Born in Maryland in 1866, Henson lost his parents while still young. As a teenager, he went to sea and learned skills that would eventually take him somewhere few people had ever attempted to go. In 1887, he met U.S. Navy engineer Robert Peary. That meeting changed everything. Over the next 2 decades, Henson became an experienced Arctic explorer. He learned to drive dog sleds, hunt, build equipment, survive extreme cold, and communicate with Inuit people whose knowledge was essential to Arctic travel. Peary reportedly considered Henson indispensable. Now imagine the challenge in front of them. The North Pole isn't solid land. It's located over the Arctic Ocean, beneath constantly moving sea ice. You're not simply traveling toward a spot on a map. The frozen surface underneath you can drift while you're standing on it. After multiple Arctic expeditions and failed attempts, Peary launched another expedition in 1908 aboard the Roosevelt. The operation was enormous. Dozens of people supported it, including many Inuit men, women, and children, along with hundreds of dogs and huge quantities of supplies. Then the expedition narrowed. Teams turned back as the remaining explorers pushed farther north. Eventually, only 6 men continued in the final party: Peary, Henson, and Inuit explorers Uta, Ukwea, Seaglue, and Eggingwa. Then came April 6, 1909. Henson later said he had been traveling ahead and believed he was the first of the party to arrive at the location they identified as the North Pole. But here's the twist. We can't say with certainty that anyone in that group actually stood at exactly 90 degrees north. Their navigation depended on the technology available at the time, and later researchers questioned Peary's calculations and records. So Matthew Henson's story isn't really about proving who stepped on one invisible point first. It's about who helped make the journey possible. For years, Peary received most of the public attention, while Henson's contributions were often overlooked. Eventually, that began to change. In 1988, Henson and his wife Lucy were reinterred at Arlington National Cemetery near Peary. In 2000, National Geographic posthumously awarded Henson its Hubbard Medal, its highest honor for exploration. More than a century after that frozen expedition, the exact coordinates may still be debated. But Matthew Henson's place in exploration history shouldn't be. Sometimes history's greatest discoveries aren't just about finding a place. They're about finally recognizing the people who helped us get there.